AkronHipHop.com, the ReporterNewspaperOnline.com. Man, it's been a minute since I've seen you.
Yes, it has.
Hey, John Peake in the building and everything.
Glad to be back.
For those that don't know, he's running for sheriff. 2020, he's gonna. I'm doing that prophetic thing that they do. I think he's gonna be in there. Hey, listen, tell somebody, man, how's the campaign been going?
It's been going great. It's been going real good. Been very busy. Been putting together things. Campaign manager is very hard at work. Treasurer is very hard at work. And my other staff, their secretary and other staff, they're very hard at work. I'm getting out, meeting people, shaking hands, kissing babies, but doing what you got to do to get the votes, because this is a very important election this time around. And I'm just up for the challenge and can't wait to see the ending results.
Now, I've been dealing with a lot of people been campaigning this season, and I hear everyone saying this is a very important one. Why? Why is it so important?
Well, it's very important to me because I'm on a mission.
All
the
right.
mission that I'm on is to be Summit County Sheriff, not just because of the job, but because I want to make some changes. Kind of briefed on that the last time when I was here. Talked about making a few changes. In the Summit County Sheriff's Office, there's a need for some drastic changes through Adult Protective Services, through the DD Board, which is Developmentally Disabled Board, the Sex Offender Unit. I can go on and on and on. These are some of the things that need to be tailored, need to be shored up just a little bit. When I was working full-time in the Sheriff's Office, I was involved with those things. Those are very important things. We want to be there to help the people that can't help themselves, that can't speak for themselves, that can't fight for themselves. We need to be there for them.
Oh, man, that was sharp, brother. That was sharp. I got a question, man. When I can only think about myself, so I'm going to speak on the behalf of the entire Mecca Media Community Network.
Okay.
When I think about a sheriff, I don't know why. Are sheriffs or the sheriff's department, do they put people out of their apartments when it's time to get evicted? Is that a true?
Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to end up putting this back on the judge, because we only go by what a judge court order says. If the judge tells us to go and serve a person with some paperwork, to evict them, then we will. Do we actually go inside of the house and take their furniture and put it out on the curb? Absolutely not.
That's not you guys just doing that. So you guys are there to, why are y'all there?
We're there to make sure that the transition goes very smoothly, make sure that there's no fighting and arguing and things like that. We're there to make the transition go very smoothly.
So, man, I'm going to be honest, man. I've been in a couple of situations where a couple of neighbors, a couple of people in the neighborhood have dealt with that situation. I've been evicted and stuff is on the street. Mm-hmm. And I know this ain't your profession, but hey, man, let's just be 100% honest. I think you was telling me before it takes a long time to get to that point. Go ahead and explain that to me.
Absolutely. By the time that a person is actually evicted, the judges gave many opportunities to move their things, either that or get caught up on your rent. And it's a long process. So by the time that a person is evicted, it's not something that just happened after a couple of weeks or a month or two or something like that. They went through a whole lot and have had many opportunities to get their things together and either move or get it caught up to date.
Wow. So Sister Jenkins, okay, she was not in a situation to do that. And that's just somebody I just made up who got evicted. I've seen situations where people come late to the house and the community already done rubbish through their stuff. That's a bad thing. Is there anything we can do with it? Like you just said, that's not you guys. Y'all not the bad guys.
Right.
Y'all there to keep the peace.
Right.
And that's good. Man, listen, I'm glad we got the future sheriff in the building to make everything plain and whatnot. And so we running for 2020 sheriff for the Summit County?
Summit County.
Okay. And tell somebody real quick, when it comes to the community, why Summit County? Tell them you was born and raised here.
I was born and raised in Akron, Ohio. Graduate from Akron East, grew up in Goodyear Heights, and Akron is my stomping grounds. Akron is where I was born. That's where I was raised. That's where my grandparents, raised us. So yes, I have a love for Akron. I have a love for Summit County, and I want to continue. I want to continue to be that leader for Summit County.
Now you said you graduated from East, right? Mm-hmm. Let me take a stab at what year you graduated. I'm gonna say 89.
No, sir.
I'm going to say, let me get one more. You said, no, sir. Okay. I'm going to get 88.
Not at all.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. I mean, that's old enough to have some wisdom and be able to make some decisions and stuff like that.
Exactly.
What's wrong with 88 and 89?
There's nothing wrong with 88 or 89.
Well, so you trying to tell me you're younger than that?
Well, I tell you what, I started in Summit County Sheriff's Office in 1986. Actually, got finished with the academy in 85.
What?
And before then, I was in the Navy for 4 years.
What?
So you kind of go back into the 70s and late 70s.
Are you serious?
That's my time.
Man, what are you not eating? What are you not? Drinking a lot of water?
Oh, I'm just doing the best thing I can and praying and keeping things rolling.
I like that, man. Hey, that's real good. My man is taking care of himself. The Most High is taking care of him. And ultimately, he's going to end up taking care of our community. Give it up. For my man, John Peake, Sheriff 2020. Thanks for coming through, bro.
Thank you so much.
Have some fun and get something done. Peace.
I will.